right, guys, so to do this speed test, we are going to install, get this glare off of here, this spool from SpeedTech RC. Now, this is a 35 tooth spool that they make for the Maverick series. So there's be a link down below in the description for this particular item. And also, don't forget, if you go over to their site, there's going to be some coupon codes you can use, JTRC, to get 10% off store-wide. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to install this in real quick. And well, I'm not going to say it's going to be quick for you guys, but long for me. So I basically have to remove these 4 screws here and then the 4 screws under the bottom to actually pull this out and get the center diff out and just replace this. And if you guys didn't see some of the other videos, these are made of really, really good quality. So, and I'm gonna leave the stock electronics in this. I'm not sure how that's gonna fan up when we go test this, because it may be too much for this speaker total with the kind of gearing, but we're gonna test it on possibly 2, 3, and then 4S as well. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get this taken out and let's get this installed. Wow, we got that in there, and that fits good and perfect. They do some good products, guys. I'm not even gonna lie with that. So the next thing is gonna be the pinion gear. So we went from, I think this is about a 40 something, maybe a 48 or so. We went from that down to a 35, and I'm not sure if this 19 will fit in your. I think this is an 18 tooth pinion gear stock that fits with it, but it's gonna be interesting to see if. Loosen this up just a little bit. Get this loose a little bit. Screws are tight. To see the smallest pinion gear we can fit in here, I'm probably gonna have to go to a 23, which I have sitting over here too. Yeah, so this 18 is not gonna fit. We do have a little space in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think I got a 23 sitting around here. Boy, yeah, here we go right here. And I'm missing a grub screw out of it, but I'm gonna put this 23 in there. So like I said, I don't know if these electronics can handle this kind of gearing, but we're gonna try it anyway. So we're gonna get this pinion gear put up in here and get this ready to go to run out. All right, guys, so got that installed, but I want to let you know that you do have to have a pinion gear that's actually going to fit inside this mounting for the motor. The ones for the Armas do not fit because this front part is actually too big, and you need to also make sure your grub screw that goes inside the pinion gear, this right here, screws almost all the way in there, because if it doesn't, show this to you guys if I can, what's going to happen is turn this right here, this grub screw that's right here, if it doesn't screw down there almost flush with the top of this where it screws in at, it's gonna actually hit and it's not going to be able to rotate inside here. So just want to let you guys know that real quick. We'll get this installed. This is actually a 27 tooth. I didn't want to go that high with these electronics, but we're gonna do it anyway. So that's a 27 we're gonna put in here. And we're going to get this mounted up. It's going to be interesting to see if we can even get a good pass with this bigger pinion gear in here. So let me go ahead, get this installed real quick. Instead of speeding it up, we'll test that right there. Get this adjusted over just a bit. If you guys hear that extra talking in the background, my neighbor actually came downstairs and he's outside talking on his phone. So that's what you guys hear if you hear some extra talking. You hear it over me. So get that. That's actually pretty good. Set that pretty good right from the get-go. So we got this in here. We're gonna tighten this down some, just a bit, and we're gonna be ready to go. Get that tight. Yep, get that tight in there. I'll check my pinion gear one more time just to make sure it's tight enough in there. Got a little Loctite on it. Probably should have put a little more, but yeah, that's tight. So, all right, so we got that in there. We got our spool in there, and then we also got our pinion gear. So that should be pretty good. I may move that over just a tad bit more. It's got a little bit more play than I like, but it should be good to go for a speed pass. I may adjust just a little bit. So that's installing this spool in here. So guys, give me a few minutes, or it's gonna take me longer than a few minutes, but in a second, we'll also get this out and get this tested too. All right, y'all, we are ready to test the Maverick on 3S and 4S with the spool installed. No, I'm not running it with that body on there. I don't want to flip it and tear that beautiful body up. So I'm going to use my SMC 8,000 milliamp to test it on 3S, and then my Hovo 4S to run this on 4S LiPo. So you guys see there, you guys can see the GPS is catching 5 miles per hour. Get this over here a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not gonna run that body on there. My steering's off by just a tad. When you got a lot of radios, you throw them around, put them in your trunk, they probably will be off by a little bit, but. All right, so remember, I think on 3S before we got like 35, and on 4S we got like 48. So you guys see there, GPS catching 5 miles per hour. Stock electronics. Probably only gotta do about 1 or 2 passes with this. Probably just one will be fine. Get this on down here. Let's come on down, see what we got. Remember using a spool too, so. That's not going bad. I'm in a big area, so it may look slower and I run my 100 mile per hour plus cars out here, but. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. 3S LiPo, we got 55 miles per hour on 3S. So we killed it what it got stock out the box on 4S. So we're gonna slap a 4S in here so you guys can see that one more time. We're gonna slap a 4S in here and see what we get. Let's see, can we go down one more time? Let's try. See if we can get a little bit higher than that 55. Go down one more time, try this and see, and then come on back down. Probably top out halfway through here. That's top speed right there. The car's handling it though, I'm impressed. I haven't done, well, I did adjust the rear suspension, but that was it. I did stiffen it up somewhat. So let's see if we beat that 55. I doubt it, but oh snaps, look at that, we did. 57 miles per hour. Doubt we'll get 60. Temps are still real good, look at that. Thanks to that heat sink on there. So what do you guys think? One more time? Let's do it. .57 may be the top speed on 3S LiPo, but let's go ahead and try this again. I swear every car run, regardless of what it is, when you start gearing it up, it sounds like jet rockets coming by. I'll probably end up, getting a Delta plastic body for this.
No, I still see that 57 on there. So we got 57 miles per hour. So I'll probably end up getting one of the Delta plastic bodies that fit the Slash 4x4. They got a Porsche body and stuff, so I'm thinking about getting that on there. But anyway, let's put a 6S in there. Let's see what we get on 6, or I'm sorry, not 6S, 4S. Let's put a 4S in there, see what we get on 4S. All right, y'all, we got 4S strapped in there. You guys see that it's still what it hit on 3S, which is 57 miles per hour. You see that right there? Let's see what he can do. Hopefully the electronics hold up. Steering maybe up by a tad again. Let's get this on down here. Let's see what we get. Remember, there's gonna be links in the descriptions to purchase the car and the spool and the batteries if I can remember all that. But anyway, let's get it going. That's good, guys. It held it. I am surprised. I thought I might have get a little airborne or something, but I did adjust, like I said, the rear suspension. Let's see what we got. A little spin out there. That suspension in the rear being a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Nice. 74 miles per hour. So, all right, I'm going to take this down one more time. We're going to come on back and see what we got. See if we can get 75. I'm pretty sure we can. That is impressive. At least for me, that's impressive. Considering this is only like $350. There's links in the description for it, and of course I added the spool, which is gonna cost you about $100, but you're still under 500 if you have electronics. So let's see what we get. Full throttle. And the electronics is holding it. Look at that, that's good. Not gonna push my luck. All right, let's see if we beat that 74 miles per hour. What you guys think? What you guys think? Nah, 74. So 74, that's good. 57 on 3S, 74 on 4S LiPo. That is good. So I have a 27.2 pinion gear in there and a 35.2 spool. So of course you can go up and go higher in pinion gear, get more speed, even do a 34. That may be too much for the electronics, but this is still on stock electronics. I did change the radio because I wanted a different radio, but that is good. That is good. So like I said, there's gonna be a link in the description where you guys can get this spool from Speed Tech RC down there, and I don't know what to say. I'm just impressed that it handled it. Now I just got to get a body because I don't want to run out of the body, because it probably will catch some air with that, maybe flip. But I do plan on getting a Delta plastic body, maybe that Porsche body that fits on the Slash to fit on here, because a short course body will fit on here. But I'll have that in a later video coming up. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. And that is impressive, at least to me. Thanks guys for watching.